think you're right that a lot of school is daycare. About a quarter of kids around this area are homeschooled where I live, and most kids, I think, younger kids, they do a couple of hours a day, and that's it. If they're homeschooling, and virtually all of those kids are ahead of where they're the equivalent in the formal education system. The formal education system, they're spending about 8 hours a day in the school, 8.5 hours. So most of that is lining up, sitting down, being quiet, waiting for someone else. And I think it's a huge issue. I think that we're forcing these kids, a lot of them, to develop abnormal traits. We're trying to force them into a box where they don't fit psychologically, mentally. And as you said, Michelangelo was good at painting the chapel. Other people were good at putting the blocks together. And now we're trying to force everyone, essentially, to go to college and to be pretty much the same, to go through the same sort of education system. And I suspect that part of the behavioural traits that we're discussing, whether it's autism or ADHD or whatever, are related to that. I don't think, or they become more obvious because in a much more diverse society and way of bringing up kids, the kids that have a certain trait can do this, and the kids that have another trait can do something else, and they cope. And society is broad enough that everyone has a place and has a role. But if you try to force everyone into the same box, then you're going to make those differences much more obvious.